lucky enough to play those early games.
Yeah.
And like, but are you at full health now? I guess. Just how is that sort of all processing?
Get back to it. Get back to it for sure. I'm up there. I wouldn't say top notch right now, but I'm up there.
Has it been the same issue since the end of last season?
Yeah.
How tough has it been? Because obviously this is the year you wanted to burst onto the scene and become the next in that line.
Yeah. It's life. Things ain't gonna go your way all the time. Really, I just gotta make sure I have a good head and keep going.
How have you dealt with it mentally?
Yeah, like I said, I had to make sure I was right with myself and right with my body first before I can help.
You and Cam have both, gone through some injuries. Obviously, you've been here together. Maybe how much are you and Cam kind of helping each other and pushing each other?
A lot. We talk all the time. What he's seen, what I see. Because we, everybody don't study the same. And we study two different ways. Me and Cam not the same person, but any type of knowledge that we can give out to each other, we do it. We as one. We BIA.
Sevyn, when you think about the way this has worked, you said you're not healthy. You're still working back. With everything you've put into this year, you maybe see a practice rep or a game rep that's not up to what you expect of yourself.
Yeah.
How hard has that been, that part for you? Because you haven't been the Sevyn Banks we've seen before.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
We still got some games to play. Y'all didn't see the best yet. So that's what I can say about that.
So, but just the other part of it, that up to now, how have you managed maybe if there's been frustration or whatever it is you've gone through, like just the mental part of it.
Yeah.
What's it been like to get through it now?
It's been like a lot of praying, honestly. A lot of praying and a lot of just self-talk, really. And I'm be good though. I'm good.
Sevyn, seeing what Denzel Burke has done so far in his career, just how impressed have you been by him?
Great, man. Denzel asks me, questions every day. I give my knowledge to him. He's a hell of a player right now. He's been playing, and can't do nothing but congratulate him. He's really good.
Have you seen another freshman corner come in the way he has, or is he different?
All the freshmen, in their own little way, have been, phenomenal in certain areas. But Denzel has, been, sprung out.
Do you expect to be 100% at some point this year? And
Yeah.
when do you think that'll be?
Yeah, I expect myself to be 100%. Only, I don't want to say time will tell, but whenever I feel it, honestly.
And do you feel, honestly, you started last week, do you feel good enough that you're still effective?
Yeah, I feel good enough to play for sure. Yeah.
What's it like when you've been out and practicing, the other guys have been playing games? I'm talking about the wideouts, and what's it like going in when they're going like 70 miles an hour and you come in and you gotta match that?
Oh, when you talk about practice or games?
The games. I mean,
games.
you go in and you're coming in cold, and they've been going at it for weeks.
Yeah. I play the best wide receivers in the nation in practice. So when I go into the games, they don't, just catch my kind of drift.
When did you know, like, okay, I could do this? I'm ready to play.
About a couple weeks ago.
Sevyn, how confident does it make you knowing that you've got young guys sitting behind you that can come out and play the way that they have and kind of almost pick up the pace, where you left off when you weren't able to get out there and play right away?
Yeah, very confident. Makes us, not worry about things because, somebody tired, we can just hop in for a play, or somebody just come in for a second and, get the job done, just like us.
Sevyn, Maryland threw 5-6 interceptions last week. Talia had a tough night and stuff. What do you see about them that concerns you guys going into this game?
They're a good team. We just gonna step up to the plate. Do our thing. We do our job. 9 strong. We good. We can be good. We're gonna be all right.
Sevyn, in the first couple games this year, you were in uniform, helmet, all that looked like Josh looked like you might play and warm up and play in those first couple games. Was it a surprise to you, or did you know going in probably wasn't gonna be able to play?
Yeah, I kind of knew, but at the same time, I'm still gonna be there for my team. I ain't gonna, act, like I'm not a part of something. So I'm still a part of it.
Were you trying to play like in those games, like try to figure out if you were healthy enough?
they called my number, maybe, but I just knew that.
Sevyn, you guys have been playing more, cover two the last couple of weeks, playing more 2 deep. What do you think that has done for you guys, the defense, that's maybe allowed you to get more comfortable?
It just, adds a little spice to it, really. Just adds some spice to it, really.
For you as a corner, like how does that maybe change things for you when you guys are running a different defense like that?
Yeah, like I said, it just adds spice to it. It's just giving, different, adds some spice.
If someone were to tell you that, considering all the criticism you guys took in the beginning of the year with the defense, especially after Oregon, now you you guys are obviously picking up steam. Someone looked at you and said, hey man, after game number 5, you guys are going to be tied for the most interceptions of any team in the entire country, and you guys are going to have the most defensive touchdowns of anybody. What would you have said to him at that point?
It's not
after game number 2, and they had told you that. What would you have said?
After game number 2.
Right. They looked at you after the Oregon game and said, hey man, it'll be all right. Look at what you guys are going to do here in the next few games.
Yeah, it's not a surprise. When we make plays in the game, it doesn't be a surprise because we made it in practice. Yeah.
2 more questions for Sevyn. The way Denzel has played, does that raise the competition level in that room with the cornerbacks? And did you guys need someone to kind of, another person to step up, kind of elevate that?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. We've been competitive in every aspect, whether it be in the film room or on the field. So that just ups everybody's play. You can't be relaxed, really. So yeah, it does help for sure.
Are you competitive in the film?
Answering questions quick. Doing, just being the best you can be, really. In anything, any aspect you do, you want to be the best, interview or whatever you want to do. Do it the best you want to be.
If you had to name that spice that this new kind of defensive look is, what spice would it be?
Did I have to name the spice?
Yeah, what spice?
Some peppers, some chili peppers or something.
Sevyn, thank you very much.